It's 4 p.m. on a Monday and I cannot stop sobbing. I haven't been able to eat or sleep or leave the bed for days. Crying every single day for the past 20 days. Now that I type it out, that seems like an obvious red flag. Something is wrong. On paper, my life is nice. Actually, my life is becoming the very life I have dreamed about since I was a little kid. I so badly wish I could engage, appreciate, and truly live this life that I've been fortunate enough to experience. Unfortunately, there is seemingly infinite void inside of me, and a darkness that won't lift. I have never felt this alone and discarded in my life. This includes times when I lost friends, family, and even what I thought was my God. Perhaps those losses just compounded, including my current situational stressors. Or maybe this is unrelated, or maybe I am making it all up. I am writing this on my iPhone. I can already tell that this text will either end up sounding like a suicide note or like some pathetic attempt at being real. It is needed though. The closest thing I can think of to compare this text to is a letter to the universe, begging for the aching to let up, the crying to slow, and my ability to function to return. Sometimes I am just grateful that I can still cry, because being numb is an even worse reality, and very few people seem to return from that.
Giving you head going down, but then it starts. I'm drowning now, but I went too far. I'm drowning now, I drink too hard, but I'm not okay.
Thank you. When you haven't slept in 5 days. That's a perfect time. That's a perfect time for it.
That'll be their next ad.
Well, I don't know if fuck things up anyway. It's 100 degrees and I'm sweating my ass off. You're giving me those eyes, and they're asking for it. Well, I'm fucked things up anyway. I've been out. I don't have the energy to turn the auto tune off. I've been out here for like a little while, and I'm getting kind of sniffly. So don't give me a hug after. If you could turn the vocals down a little longer, just a little bit, that'd be great too. But just a tiny bit. I also been smoking cigs. Bad for you. a forest you won't find. Guess I realize that no morning tap on my phone, it's your best friend's photo. Would she mind if I come? Guess she can't stop me now that I spilled out in my hands, all for you. Jesus Christ blessed me, now I'm blessing you. I'm open in her mouth, gonna fill it too. Jesus once filled me, now I'm filling you.
I felt like I kind of wanted to impress her, not that I look bad, because like, why would I impress anyone? Like, me saying yes to trying a cigarette, like, that's really not the thing that someone is impressed by, you know, maybe even the opposite, but at this time, I didn't really know. I feel like I was either 19 or 20 at this point, I'm not sure, but I just said yes, you know, I wanted to try, but no, at this point, I didn't know what inhaling was, or that you had to inhale. I thought that the way people smoke cigarettes was they would leave the smoke in their mouth and then exhale it just like this. So when she asked me if I wanted to try and I said yes, that's basically how I smoked the whole Chesterfield Black that she gave me. I didn't know that you were supposed to inhale, which looking back maybe that was a little silly of me, but no one has ever explained that to me, and I don't know, I just didn't know, you know. So I smoked the whole Chesterfield Black without inhaling. And I was like, this is not really for me. I don't really like the flavor because I was not feeling any buzz or anything because I was not inhaling the smoke. And she was like, okay, whatever, like, we just move on with our lives. I eventually buy a pack of Chesterfield Blacks that I keep on my bag just so that, because I really wanted to be that person in college where people are like, do you have a cigarette? And I would always have a cigarette because I didn't smoke, but I had a pack of Chesterfield Blacks just so that if people asked me if I had a cigarette, I was that person. I don't know, I've always just been kind of a people pleaser, and everyone smoked, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy a pack of Chesterfield Blacks, which were the ones that she liked, so that if she ever wants one, or any other person in university wants one, give them one, you know. So I had a pack of Chesterfield Blacks, and I gave like 2 away, and I eventually dropped out. So it's the summer after I dropped out of college, and I was married, and I was with my now boyfriend, but we were hanging out all the time, we were talking, we were going on like night cameras, staring at the ocean, being in the beach for 3 hours. I was really like enjoying the summer. I was so right. I never met, but you know, I never tried cigarettes. I never tried cigarettes. You have cigarettes from her, and I feel like right now maybe it would be a good time to try because I'm with you and I trust you and it's an experience that I want to have. But I'm just really not how it feels or if I even have it. And I had this pack of Chesterfield Blacks from me. So I thought, you know, I had Chesterfield Blacks and I don't know, just like, you know, just people around where my time like it's like
You know, a little bit of heartbreak and disappointment. It's a little bit of confusion, a mixture of heartbreak, confusion, and a little bit of like, I don't know, sort of self awareness that really, you know, gets in your head.
things that led me to it, like first meeting that girl in university that had cigarettes that led me to buy my first pack so I could give her cigarettes because I was secretly having a little crush on her. And then seeing my other guy friend at university and learning how to inhale through his inhaling. And then just that point at the beach where I decided to inhale for the first time and I enjoyed it. So yeah.
I love cigarettes. I really appreciate everybody coming and staying up. Thanks. You guys rock.
front of me at the poetry reading kept cracking his ankles. I could hear it only cause I was sitting on the ground. I stood for the first half like a good attendee, but then my legs got tired, and I stopped caring about being good. Julia saw me during the break and we talked. I tried to act normal but ultimately was emotionally absent from the conversation. I think I was having one of those long-form panic attacks. I just moved and my friendships in this city are limited. Coming to these things alone is always hard too. I never feel like I'm doing it right. Like, when I wear boots, everyone is in sneakers. When I wear sneakers, everyone is in nice boots. Maybe it's all in my head, but finding a place feels hard. Sometimes everyone seems the same, but somehow I can't be the same as them. Not saying that I'm special or unique in any extraordinary way. More like, I am oblivious or too slow, or whatever, to catch what is cool and join in. Being different isn't always good, especially if you're looking to make friends. It would be nice to have a small group of people to hang out with regularly. Some social interaction I could bank on. Also, while we're on it, what's really the difference between the last few Sun Kill Moon records and the stream of consciousness thing LA poetry girls do? Not that I particularly dislike either thing. I kinda like them both. I suppose liking or disliking either one of those things is controversial depending on who you're talking to. Everyone in LA is smoking again. Thank God. I was told when I moved here that people didn't really smoke. Or at least the cool people with the sneakers or boots. Luckily there was a vibe shift and then like 3 more trends after it that landed us here. The current trend of it being acceptable to smoke cigs makes me feel like so much less of a bad person. I guess everyone isn't drinking now, though. That's not me. Which I guess makes me a bad person, or at least, still unable to fit into the sneakers, or boots.
Thanks. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I've been traveling with all of this stuff by myself, so it kind of beat me down earlier today, but I'm back up. Also, the text to voice says that I'm drinking now, but I'm actually not drinking. Few things. I was told to hang up certain posters. I have a beautiful drawing up here of somebody, just anybody who might want to model for us really quick. Just kidding, you don't have to. You can if you want to. But I'll give it to you after so you can have it. Other than that, I just want to say thanks for coming. We live in a really sad and evil world sometimes, so I really appreciate you guys being here. As you can see from all my posters, you probably know where I stand on various political issues, but if you have not been sharing with your friends, talking to your family members or your communities, Free Palestine. I don't have merch tonight, but half of my merch sales for this tour are going to various organizations, funds, people either that are getting out of Palestine or trying to help get resources or get people out. Anyway, I don't have merch, so you can't actually donate any money. But yeah, that's the end of my spiel. Thank you for coming.